for doing an incredible job. Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, has been unbelievable. Incredible job. Thank you, Pam. Amazing. And thank you to all of the faith leaders, pastors, and patrons
here
who
we
have
go,
come
y'all.
to the Museum of the Bible for this historic meeting of
It
the
started 15
Presidential
minutes
Commission
ago.
on Religious Liberty. These are
Let's
incredible
go.
people. And everybody wanted to be on this commission, and I
Daily
made
Motion
a couple
Fitness
of,
TV. Let's work
people
our mind,
unhappy.
because you know he
Maybe
about
even
to
enemies for
throw some
life. I
code
don't
in
know.
here.
But they all wanted to be on the
Let's
commission,
see
but
what
we
we can
picked the right ones,
decipher.
and they've done really a profound, an amazing job. But America was founded on faith, as we know, and I've been saying it for a long time. And when faith gets weaker, our country seems to get weaker. When faith gets stronger,
On
as it is
whose
right
faith?
now, we're having a very good period of time.
Whose faith has
after
this
some
country
rough
been
years.
built on? Know what I'm
Good
saying?
things happen for our country. It's amazing the way it seems to
Entertainment
work that way.
purposes only.
And under the Trump administration, we're defending our rights and restoring our identity as a nation under God. We are one nation under God. And
Under
we always
whose
will.
God?
The
Under
need
whose
for this
God?
commission has never been more clear than it was last week when the ineffectual senator from Virginia, a man named Tim Kaine,
I'm just trying to
stated that the
understand.
notion our rights come from our Creator is, quote, extremely troubling to him. Very troubling, isn't it troubling? Isn't it terrible?
It's a lot of trouble and stuff going on.
How he would say something like
Y'all
that.
troubled?
And
Well, we been
advocated
troubled.
really by a totalitarian regime. This is what they
Oh,
say.
man, listen to the word.
But as everyone in this room understands, it is tyrants who are denying our rights and the rights that come from God. And it's this Declaration of Independence that proclaims we're endowed by our Creator with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The senator from Virginia
Look at these
should
comments,
be ashamed
though.
of himself. For many things.
What?
For many things. For things
Boy, we
even
see this all across the
beyond that,
board.
but in
Even when
its
the
own way,
president be
nothing's more
talking, look at
important
it,
than
look
those
at
words.
it.
They were
They off the
terrible
chain,
words.
man.
As president, I will always defend our nation's
Is these
glorious
bots or
heritage,
what,
and we
man?
will protect the Judeo-Christian principles of our founding, and we will protect them with vigor.
Judaish Christian
We have
principles.
to bring back religion in
answer.
America, bring it back stronger than ever
You heard 'em.
before as our country
Judaish
grows stronger
Christian
and stronger. Our country
principles.
is now the hottest nation anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
1
you
year
heard
ago,
it yourself.
our country was dead.
Oh, with death becomes
And I
growth,
say it,
huh?
1 year ago, our country was dead.
Where we
had
grew to.
Leaders from all over the world that talk to me, they say, your country's in trouble. And I just left the Middle East, King of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, a lot of the big countries. Then I was with the heads of NATO, the NATO nations,
Yeah, this new.
all of them. Everyone said
It
essentially
started
the
screaming
same thing,
18 minutes ago.
that a year ago your country was dead, and now you have the hottest country anywhere in the world. It's true. It's true. In every
Yeah, we
way.
hot, all right. We definitely hot. We're probably one of the
To
hottest.
have a great nation,
spots
you have
on
to
the
have
planet.
religion. I
Not
believe
the
that
good
so
hot.
strongly. There has to be something after we go through all of this, and that something is God. We go through all of this for a reason.
I'm a journalist,
It's not
independent
easy,
journalist.
believe me. But I want to thank the Commission's chairman,
This is
Texas
just
Lieutenant
for
Governor Dan
my
Patrick. He's been
Daily
the
Motion
chairman of my Texas
Fitness
campaign
TV
from day one.
family for us to exercise our mind, okay?
He's been the chairman of my Texas campaign, and we went through 6 primaries, and we went through everything
I'm
that we
gonna do,
went
y'all.
through, and we won them all.
Dislike.
We won everything, including 3 elections. Got the most votes in the history of Texas 3
Dislike.
times. Can you believe
Dislike
that?
the video.
That's pretty good. I heard that the other day. I said, I like that. But I want to thank you, Dan. You've done a great job and very instrumental in the creation of what we're doing today, as well as a very special friend of mine, Dr. Ben Carson. So special that he's being honored.
Hold up, dog. Watch this, y'all. Ben Carson.
He's being honored in a couple of weeks, and I was absolutely not here. It was a very
Who is
important
Ben
mission
Carson?
for the
Which
country.
Ben Carson.
Because I usually take missions only for the country. But this was for the country, and I said, I can't do that one. I'm going to go back. I'm going to be with Ben Carson at Mount Vernon. I believe it's going to be. Pretty good place, pretty good location, right, Ben? but he's been my friend from the beginning, right from the beginning. Should I tell him the story about what you said to me, Ben, the famous words?
Yeah, let's go.
He was a very tough opponent.
We want to hear this
We were
right here.
fighting it out, and we had actually 18 candidates, including me.
Candidates.
And Ben came up to me right after the first debate. He said, you know you're going to win, don't you?
Oh, man.
And I said, no, I don't know that. I think I'm going to win, but I don't know it. 18 people, and I had never done it before. They had all done it. They were all governors and senators, talented people. He said, no, you're going to win it because God wants you to win it.
What?
Right?
Boy, here we go, boy. Boy. All right, now turn on y'all ears. Pay attention.
But that didn't stop him.
Turn on
We
y'all
went
sight.
through.
And if you smell something funny,
I said, when is this
turn
guy
on your
going to quit?
nose, too.
You know, he gave me these words of beauty. Then he
Turn
goes
on your
for
pores.
weeks and weeks. He was tough.
turn on your
He
hair.
was a tough one. But we love Ben. Ben's
Boy, it's
special.
getting
We
real. Here
appreciate
we go.
it. Thank you, Ben. Thanks also to the commission members, including Secretary Scott Turner, Pastor Paula White, who's been with me from the very beginning, right? Yeah.
Well, I
Pastor
want to see
Franklin
who these
Graham.
people is. Well, we
Great,
can't see
great
the people.
gentlemen.
We can't see nobody's face.
Gentlemen.
I
Thank
want to
you,
know who
Franklin.
they are. I want to know
A man
who
I've
we are
watched for years on
referencing.
television, but you're not supposed to admit it. You know, it's
I
like
guess we
with
don't
me.
need to know.
People
It
don't like
ain't
to
that
admit it, but we
important,
all watch.
okay? It ain't
Phil
that
McGraw,
important, Motion
Dr.
TV.
Phil. Dr. Phil. Thank you,
This
Phil.
is national TV
Great guy.
live right now.
He came out early for me.
And
He
this is
did
Daily
a
Motion TV
piece on me
live right
before the
now.
election that was different than
This
any
is a
interview I've
debate.
ever done. He asked me the most personal questions. I said,
Nah,
this
just
guy's
playing. This
really
ain't no
getting
debate.
personal.
This is entertainment.
But everybody that saw it
purpose,
loved it, so
live.
thank you very
authentic
much.
Reaction.
Cardinal Timothy Dolan, highly
Because it's
respected.
happening right
man.
now.
Great.
Turn on
Come
your
from
TV
New
right
York.
now. 106
He was in his own right the
PM.
king. He
September
was,
8,
great. And we worked
2025,
together in the first
Eastern
administration
time.
so
You'll see
much
he
on
talking right now.
going through that horrible epidemic.
Live
that we went
vibe
through.
reaction, baby.
A couple of epidemics we had to go through, a couple of really bad ones, but we worked together.
Oh, yeah?
And I helped financially.
We in
with
motion,
your
Daily Motion.
church and your schools, keeping
Make
your
sure y'all
schools
paying
going, and it was an
attention.
honor to do so.
Keeping the schools guarded.
Bishop Robert Barron. Bishop, thank you very much.
Boy, yeah, y'all got them schools guarded for
Great
real.
job you've done.
Y'all pay attention to how y'all
Man,
got
I
to go
watch
in y'all
on
kids'
television a
school.
lot.
Boy,
He
you
doesn't
can't make
believe
it
it,
past
and
the
I do.
office no more, ain't it?
Eric Metaxas. Where is Eric? Eric? I do watch.
I think I heard that
He
right.
said, you really don't. I said, I really do. I said, you have to have more confidence in this. Your show is excellent. And he's a great guy. And he wants me to call it the Super Centennial. He said Super Centennial.
Centennial. That don't sound good.
Let's change it.
That
I
word
really
sound
like that
funny.
idea because we call it the 250 Centennial, but it's really not. It's really just below the try, right? So we're going to call it Super Centennial then, okay? Let's do that. Will you please make the changes? All of my people that are all over the room, please make that change.
Oh, yeah?
A wonderful person who I've known for a long time, Kelly Shackelford. Kelly, thank you. Thank you very much. Great job. Ryan Anderson. Ryan, thank you. Congratulations.
People, man. Boy,
Carrie Bowler and Allison
you might need to
Hall.
go search these names, y'all.
Two great people.
Brittany is cool. Freedom.
And we're
USA.
also
Liberty.
joined
Freedom
by
of
the
Gender.
chairman of the Faith and Freedom
Tariff.
Coalition, Ralph Reed.
Yeah.
Where's Ralph?
The
Ralph,
cheering do sound fake, though, right?
you
and
helped
they
so
ain't
much.
showing
You know, Ralph,
nobody.
I think, hit more doorbells
I'm on the
than
same
anybody
page
else
with
I
whoever
have.
said that right there,
Millions
Thomas.
and millions. What was the
Yeah.
number, Ralph? 10 million. And it's true. You know, somebody else would say, well, was it really? And it was. People were saying he was all over the place. Thank you very much, Ralph. I appreciate it. We'll never forget it. Thank you. Let me also thank everyone at the Museum of the Bible, including Steve
Uh-oh.
and Jackie Green. The job they've done is just incredible. It's
Museum
I
of
wanna
the
say
Bible.
the entire family's here. I want
Yeah,
to
I've heard of
all
that.
hear it, but they founded this beautiful museum to honor the most widely read book in history. And the job they've done is amazing.
How you
I
spell
asked,
museum? I
which
can't
museum
even
does
think.
the best? You know, I always like to find that out.
No.
And numerous
Bummer.
times they're saying the Museum of the Bible
I
that more
can't think
people
of how to
come
spell
here than
museum right
anyone
now.
else. You probably won't read that in the newspapers or the media. But this is an amazing place, and it does tremendously well. So
heard 'em, right?
respected. And they built it up, and it was a labor of love. Well, it's nice that he's rich as hell, too. It always helps. Where
Y'all
are
heard
you?
that?
Where are
Rich
you guys?
is
Where are they?
rich.
Yeah.
Rich is hell.
Look at that. They don't even get good location, okay?
The terminology, listen to it now. Rich as hell. Keep
See,
your
if
ears
I
open.
did the Museum of the Bible, it wouldn't be as successful, but I'd be sitting right here. I'd be sitting up
the
here.
reference to the Bible now. Rich is hell.
You've done a great job. Everybody's talking
Reference to the
about
Bible.
it. It's,
That's why I couldn't
got a
spell
little
museum,
involved
because
with
I was trying to make
museums,
sure I
'cause
was
had
listening. You know what I'm
little
saying?
problem with the Smithsonian. We like a little more
Smith-
positivity.
Hey, look,
It's
it's
all
something
all
about
the
them
bad
too, the
things in our
Smithsonian.
country. I said,
Nah,
what about
bro,
the
you
good
can't
things
trust
we've done?
them.
So I got a little involved.
I'm just saying,
I got a
entertainment
little
purposes
involved with that.
only. Exercising my mind. Yes,
And
sir.
they're making,
That's
honestly,
it.
they're making changes. You know, they were also told what to do by people that came before me, in all fairness. But
Look at that, look
they're
at that.
making changes. Big changes are being made at the Smithsonian. But I just
You
want to
hear
thank
this?
the Green family because
The
what you've done here is
Smithsonian make a lot of
incredible.
these
Thank you.
books y'all read. They make
For
a lot of
thousands
these
of
books
years, the
y'all
Bible
read.
has shaped
Listen,
civilization, ethics, art, and literature, and
Listen,
it's brought
y'all.
hope, healing, and transformation to untold millions and millions of lives. The Bible is also an important part of the American story. That's why I'm delighted to announce that just moments ago, I have personally delivered the Trump family Bible given to me by my mother. I remember the time she gave it to me. But it was used in both my inaugurations and also display at the museum, and I guess it will now be displayed right in the heart of our nation's capital, right here, and that's an honor. That's an honor.
hey, he say he put
We're
his
here
Bible
this
that
morning
came from
to
his
discuss the
family and
grave
they.
threats to religious liberty in American schools. And you know what's going on. We all know what's going on. But I will tell you, a lot of progress has been made in the last 8 months. Tremendous
schools,
progress,
listen.
more than I thought we could make in so many ways. Not only that, the woke agenda is practically gone. It's deep-seated. We have to make sure it's out. It's
No,
really
y'all
bad.
hear
It's like
this?
a weed. You think you killed it, and then it starts growing again.
Stay
So
woke.
we have to be careful. But
Pay attention. You heard
it's
them.
very, very different than it was. You look at West Point, how proud they are of their heritage. They did something this week which I thought was appropriate. Some of you know what that is. Does anybody
Well, we
know what
want to
that
know
is?
too.
I like it.
I'm
I
part of
like
the
it.
United
look
States
who
of
we have.
America.
Well,
I would
we
like to
have
know
your
what
associate,
happened.
Pam, huh?
I should know what
2.0.
happened.
Well, we
Some
have Leo
of us-
here. Is he doing a good job, Pam? He's great. He's a DOJ. He's a great man. He's a great friend of mine for a long time.
Dang, boy, everything a secret. Why? I want to know too. I'm a part of the American people.
I'm glad I got to see him. I would have been in big trouble, Pam, if I didn't
Get what
see
I'm
him.
saying? Quote
But thank you,
unquote.
Leo,
I'm a
very
part
much.
of
I
the
appreciate it.
American
For
people.
most of
I
our
should
country's
know.
history, the Bible was found in every classroom in the nation.
That what
Yet
y'all
in
make
many
me
schools
have to
today,
claim?
students are instead indoctrinated with anti-religious propaganda, and some are even punished for their religious beliefs, and very, very strongly punished. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Joining us this morning is Hannah Allen from
You
Honey Grove,
really said
Texas.
something on that one.
A few
right.
years ago, Hannah organized a group of her classmates to pray for an injured peer.
Yahuwah
The
protect the
school
world.
principal declared that Hannah's generous act of love was prohibited from taking place in front of the other students.
real.
Didn't like it. The principal didn't like it. Can you
Protect the
imagine?
world, Father.
But Hannah very strongly stood her ground, and she won. And Hannah, I just want to thank you
Adolf
for letting
Trump.
the light
Look
of
at that.
your faith shine for all
Dale
of
wants
those
the
to
Trump
see. We
family.
really appreciate it.
They
And
have a woman
where's
being
Hannah?
president
Is Hannah
of
here
the
somewhere?
U.S.
I think so.
These
Hannah,
comments are
stand up, please.
Jay.
Thank you
Jasmine
very much.
Crockett,
Thank you very
2028.
much.
Yeah, when is it? I don't even be keeping up with this
Thank
stuff.
you,
Yo,
Hannah.
when is the next presidential
I know what you went
election?
through. I know
'Cause
what
it
you
really
went through.
don't
It's great.
matter, like-
Appreciate it. To support students like Hannah,
man. Like, I
I'm pleased to
grew up,
announce this morning that
and
the
my peoples
Department of
always told me,
Education
hey,
will soon
look, it
issue
really don't matter
new
what
guidance
you do.
protecting the right to
They gonna
prayer
make their
in our
choices
public schools, and
regardless.
it's total
So
protection.
that boils down to life. Everything you do, you gotta make your choice regardless. So none of this shit even pertain to you really, but I mean you got to stay caught up with what's going on around you. This only for alertness and being aware. That's
you,
the only
Hannah.
reason why
Great
I'm
job.
watching it and watching it with my
See
Daily
what you
Motion
did, Hannah?
TV
Who
family. You
knew?
know what I'm saying?
Who knew that was
But
going to happen?
yeah, I
right?
kind of missed
Thank
what you
though.
said, Trump. My bad.
Also with us is
I went on my
12-year-old
real rant,
Shay
you feel me?
Encinas
For the
from
father,
California.
Yahuwah.
Last year in 5th grade,
And
Shay
the
was
son,
forced to
Yahusha.
read a book to a kindergarten
on.
student promoting a message of radical gender ideology that is contrary to his religious beliefs and ours. I'd like to have Shay come up and tell the story. It's an amazing story. Shay, please come up.
Boy, that was a delayed reaction. Clap. That's funny. Boy, is she taking forever to get up there, too? What going on? Come on now. Finally, we get to see some people. Oh, my bad, little homie. I thought, hey, my bad.
Thank you again, Mr. President. Hi, I'm Shane.
I never heard of a
I've been
guy
a Christian my
named-
whole life, and Jesus means everything to me.
Right.
When I was in 5th
Look at the
grade, my
comments.
school forced me to teach my kindergarten buddy about changing his gender using a book called My Shadow is Pink. The book said you can choose your gender based on feelings instead of how God made us. I knew this was not right, but I was afraid of getting in trouble. After my family spoke up, the school treated us badly, and kids started bullying me and my brother because of our faith. And the school did nothing to stop it. It hurt a lot, but I kept trusting God. I believe kids
That's
like me
right.
should be able to live our faith at school without being forced to go against what we believe.
That's
I
right.
hope no other family has to go through what mine did. Thank you.
That's right. Hey, I respect Lil Homie. My bad for messing up your name, Lil Homie. I ain't know. Trump can't talk sometimes. I blame it on Trump. Nah, I blame it on me. I didn't hear. I didn't hear him right. I wasn't listening. Can't blame
Thank
nobody
you, Shay.
but
Great
myself.
job.
But nah, for
It
real
was
though. that's
delivered
what's up.
well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On
he
day
might
one
need to be
of my
president
administration, I
one
signed
day.
an executive order to slash federal
He should be
funding for any
president one
school
day
that
for the
pushes
United States of
transgender insanity on
Entertainment
our
purposes
youth.
only. But nah, he spoke though. That's what's up, real brother. That's what's up. Wise words. And then you just
We
gotta
also
get the name
banned
correct,
the
then you gonna
chemical
be
and
alright.
surgical mutilation of our children. It's banned. Thank you. We got men out of women's sports. How tough was that? How crazy. But could you imagine, seriously, I'm just thinking to myself,
Hey,
transgender for
live
everybody,
TV,
men playing
times
in
die.
women's sports, all of the
Daily
different
Motion,
things we
like,
talk
comment,
about. It's
subscribe.
insane. And if you were here
Let's
15,
go.
20 years ago, and if somebody made a speech about transgender for everyone, I always say transgender.
Boy, I grew up around this era now.
Transgender.
So
There are some
I'm
states
old.
that actually can force it upon you without the parents'
crazy. I'm
notification
old,
or
boy.
approval. It's not even
Back in the
believable.
day, they weren't going for
But
it.
can you imagine
Nah.
men playing in women's sports? So you're up 15 years
crazy.
ago, I guess, probably 10 years ago, but 15 years ago, and somebody said, we will not allow men to play in women's sports. People would look at the person and say, what's he talking? Is he crazy? It happened. And not only that, the Democrats don't want to give it up. I watched the
And
congressman
then look at the
fighting
comments over here.
like
This
crazy,
crazy, man.
this weekend
This world out the
for
chain,
men
boy.
having the right to play in women's
It's
sports.
in reverse. I ain't
And
lying.
they don't
It's in
understand. But I
reverse.
don't want to really fight them on that.
It's
I let
weird
them.
out
I tell
here.
all the Republicans,
Stay
let them go.
prayed
Let
up.
them go. Just bring it up
good
about a
man
week before the
upstairs
election.
first.
Because
Follow
you don't want to
first.
talk about it, but they say it's an
And
80-20
always
issue.
pray
I say it's, I say,
keep
Dan, it's a
anything negative
97-3
away.
issue. Okay?
Don't be afraid
And
to pray negative
transgender's
things
about the
away.
same. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sort of a crazy
You can
thing.
ask them for that.
It's
Pray it
the
away.
world gone wrong.
Because
It's the
there's
world
so
gone
much.
wrong.
As soon as you step out the door,
And I
you
made
walk
the
into
official
a
policy of
world
the United
that
States government
ain't your
that there
world, you get what
are
I'm saying? So,
only two genders. You're going to hate this. Male and female. You're going to hate it.
but you right though, it's only male and female, Trump, so you right about that, man. Yes, sir. And a man's supposed to be with a woman, and a woman's supposed to be with a man. I stand by that one. Yes, sir. But nothing to the other
And
communities,
we got rid
though,
of
but
a
I
very
stand by what I
sinister thing,
stand
the
by,
Johnson
though.
Amendment,
he
so
said
that
right on that.
pastors can speak the truth that's in their hearts. You know, I'll tell you, I was in a boardroom early on. Paula was there. A couple of people in the room were there, but we had about 50 pastors, some rabbis. We had people from a few different religions, and I was just running. I'd never done it before, so it was very early in the campaign. It was in early 2016, and Trump Tower was 68 stories up in the air, a beautiful boardroom, and places loaded up with these people, and they were all excited.
You heard how many
And then
towers
at the
up in
end, I
the
said,
air?
I'd love to have your support. And the room went dead silent. Do you remember? It's like, I said, what happened? I know you like me. What happened? Well, would like to talk to you about it later. Anyway, I said, all right, but if we could leave and we'll have another meeting maybe, but I would love to have your support. And there was, again, no answer. And I said, well, we'll figure this out. And I went to Paula and some of the others after. And I said, could I ask you, I know when I'm doing well,
None of it ain't.
when
I
I'm
like
doing
that
poorly,
comment.
and I was doing really well. And then when I asked for support, it was like stone cold silence. They said, we have something called the Johnson Amendment, that if a
Talk about
pastor,
there, those
minister,
spells, show some class.
rabbi, or imam, or anybody says anything about politics,
Hey, this
you
is a
can
funny
lose your
live
tax-exempt
reaction,
status.
boy,
I said,
because
"You
this
gotta be
this
kidding
really
me."
going on
So
right
that's
now.
what happened. And they were petrified of it. Remember that? Nobody even wanted to talk
Video
about it.
will
They
be
were
posted, but by the time
absolutely,
you
they
see
became
it,
a different group of people.
it's posted. You
And
know
I
that.
pledged to them at the next meeting, we had another meeting a couple of weeks later with a similar group of people, and I pledged to them that if I win, we're going to get rid of the Johnson
Oh.
Amendment. This was Lyndon
Lord.
Johnson, who had a
Yes,
tremendous
sir. Let me get my
fight
other phone in my
with
hand.
a minister from, I believe it was
Gotta
Houston,
pay
Houston or
attention,
Dallas.
son. Gotta pay attention to the
And
market
they
now.
didn't like each other. And
I'm talking
Lyndon
about the
Johnson was a
grocery
very
market, y'all,
powerful
the grocery
president. He had
market
good power, good strength, he ended up being very weakened by the position, but he had tremendous power. He was a big deal maker, and he got that done, which is pretty amazing that he could get that done. Everybody fought him, but he got it done. He pushed it through Congress, where you lose your tax-exempt status if you even utter a word about politics. And that was
Dang.
amazing when I heard that. I never heard of that before.
You heard how you said
And I
it?
said, we're going to get rid of it. And we
Better
got
not
rid
say
of
no
it.
word
You
about no
have
politics, boy.
Because
I
you're the
heard
people we
that.
want to hear from. We want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from a lot of people. I hear from too many people. You're the people we respect. Franklin is incredible. All of the people that are up here, I want to hear from these people. And they come from a different place than me. I come from a business place where there's a lot of rough people, bad people, not really religious people. There are some.
Did
But
you hear?
you're the people that I want to hear from. That's
Did
why we
you
go
hear
to
what he
church on
said?
Sundays, or we go to wherever we are to listen to people of faith. And it was horrible. I said, you mean, when I heard
I hope
that,
y'all
and I
paying
said to the
attention.
other people, that means that you should be the most powerful people on earth, in a sense, and yet you have less power. And I pointed down to Fifth Avenue, which was 68 stories below, and I said, that means that anybody on Fifth Avenue, in theory, has more power than you do. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the opposite. We have to give your voices back. And I've given you voices back, and that's one of the reasons that we see upticks now, I think, in religion.
Oh,
So,
man.
it's very important. Right?
Boy, go back to what he first said. He said,
Remember that
around
moment
bad
when I
people,
said, I'd
not
love to
people
have your
around
support,
religion.
ladies and gentlemen? And it was like dead silence. I
Don't
said,
forget
there's
that
something
part.
going on. And we figured it out. We did something about it. So thank you. Thank you very much to Paula White, too.
Yo,
But upon
that's
taking
crazy.
office, I also ended the weaponization of law enforcement against religious believers and pardoned the pro-life activist thrown in jail by Joe Biden for saying prayer.
If y'all know about that, comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. More live reactions to come, baby. We gonna beat up everything.
And you know, people don't realize
Getting
about
back
the
to the
Biden
truth.
administration. It was a very mean administration. He's
Uh-oh.
a mean guy.
Uh-oh,
actually.
boy,
Not a
he about to
smart
come
guy,
for
never
them
was,
now.
But he was a mean guy.
Boy,
He
y'all
was a
gotta
mean
listen.
guy.
Hey,
And he
I'm
knew
about to
enough
get up
about
out
what
this
was
jump,
going
man. I
on.
got
He
business
wasn't,
to handle. Let me see what he
like
gonna
some
say
of the
about
people that
Biden
surrounded
campaign
him,
real quick.
The beautiful Resolute desk in the Oval Office, they were stone cold mean. But Joe Biden and the Biden, they were mean
Steve
people. What they
Austin,
did
baby.
to people, what they did to J6, what they did to so many people, they were
J6,
mean people.
January
These were
6th,
really
y'all.
radical, horrible people. And he wasn't that way 20 years ago. He was never the brightest bulb in the ceiling, but he was a man who
Make sure y'all get ready
wasn't
to order
overly
up y'all
mean that I
motion
saw, but
potion,
boy,
man.
he
We gonna have
became
our daily motion
really
drinks
mean,
going
and his
on. We got to get them
administration was
labeled
one of the meanest we've
and
ever
all
had.
that.
And
Then
that's
we
why
gonna have
they're out
the
of here.
actual
And people,
motion drinks.
they're having a hard time getting jobs.
So
And
y'all
that's
get
the way
ready
it
for
should be,
those.
because they were bad. They did tremendous disservice to this country, including allowing 25 million people from jails, from prisons, from mental institutions.
Boy, y'all better listen.
Drug dealers, all over the world. They were entered our country from jails. The prison population of
Y'all better
Venezuela was
listen.
emptied out into our country. And that's what we're doing now. I spend so much of our time, Tom Holman and the people that have worked on this so hard. You know, Christy Nome, all of them.
Y'all know
they've
they
worked
talking
on
about
it so
ice
hard.
heavy.
It's like an unforced era.
They
And
say
to
ice ain't
allow
what it
people
is.
into a country who are truly, there are evil
Y'all
people.
better
We're
pay
all
attention.
people of religion, but there
Evil.
are evil
Here
people,
we
and
go.
we have to confront that.
You telling
I
us there's
just
evil
give
people.
my
There's evil
love
people
and
in the
hope to
world.
the
I told
family
y'all
of the
we
young
about to
woman
end
who
it.
was stabbed
I ain't
this
wanna hear no
morning or
more.
last night
Look,
in
listen.
Charlotte by a madman, a lunatic, just got up and started.
Oh,
it's
that's
right
the
on
one that
tape.
was the girl that was on
Not
the
really
train.
watchable because it's so horrible. But
Go check that
just
out on World
viciously
Star Hip
stabbed.
Hop,
She's just
y'all.
sitting there.
I ran across
So
that.
they're evil people. We have to be able to handle that. If we don't handle that, we don't have a country. And I created the first ever Department of Justice task force to eradicate anti-Christian bias.
It's getting real out here, y'all. It's getting real.
And for those people that are a little bit naive or not well-read, there is
Y'all
a
can go watch
tremendous
it, though.
anti-Christian bias. We don't hear about it. We don't think about it.
But
You
I'm
hear
about to jump up
anti-Semitic,
off this, Mr.
but you don't
Trump.
hear
I
about
appreciate
anti-Christian.
it.
No, you have a
Mr.
strong
President.
anti-Christian bias, but we're ending that rapidly. I will tell you, we're in a much different world today than we were 1 year ago. This is like a different planet.
He ain't lying to y'all neither. And it
And
changing
to support
rapidly.
parents' rights, we're fighting, as you know, for school choice, which most people want. Most people want it. I'll tell you. Dan was responsible for getting it along with the governor of Texas. They got it in Texas, and we helped you a little bit. They needed about 20 votes from the legislature. He said, could you make a phone call to the whoever?
Yeah, I'm getting up off of it. Hey, look, y'all can go check the rest of it out after the fact if y'all want to. I put the video down there, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can check it out. But look, though, a lot of that stuff he just said wasn't good. I don't know if y'all really heard it, but y'all know on our channel, we trying to bring the truth. So go back and watch the video if you didn't understand some of the stuff that he was saying. I ain't want to speak too much on it because at the end of the day, I have my own opinions. And I know what I believe, and I know who I believe in. So I said the Father's name amongst the video. So at the end of the day, that should give you enough about me. So until the next video, stay woke. You know what I'm saying? Because he even spoke about the wokeness. You know what I'm saying? It was like a root. They weeded out the root, they say. So pay attention to terminology that these people use. These are like spells. So I'm trying to bring this to y'all attention, okay? Hopefully y'all like this video, and hopefully y'all can see that I'm trying to bring y'all something. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and to the next live vibe reaction, Daily Motion Fitness TV. Make sure you exercise all your rights, your mind, your physical rights, your emotional rights, your spiritual rights, and keep the Father Yahuwah first. Wake up. Because they out here trying to get you. Babylon.